How long have you lived in Lucan?
I've lived in Lucan since 1991. I attended Archbishop Bryan National School for a number of years, and spent a year also in St Kevin's Community College. I've been very involved in Lucan as a community, and we moved there in 1991 just before Lucan as a population centre kind of took off, as it were. I go to Mass in the Church of Divine Mercy in Lucan South. I worked part-time in the Penny Hill for the last 10 years to put myself through college. And I've given classes locally in the area, and I socialise locally in the area. I help out in Lucan Sarsfield's GA club with my little brother's football team. And again, it comes back to this idea of, in Lucan now more than ever, we need a sense of community that binds us together. Because if we look throughout the history of Ireland, and indeed throughout the history of towns like Lucan, it's this kind of sense of community that keeps communities on their feet, it keeps them tiding over, and it fosters this kind of spirit of togetherness, or the spirit of mehel, I think the word that's used to describe it is, that is so important right now. And it's tragic when you walk into a housing estate and there isn't even a residents association set up, or people tell you that they don't know who their neighbour is. I mean, things like that. That's why the role of a local authority representative should be to set up a community group that gets these people involved. The voluntary tuition group, a group that would take secondary school students, senior secondary school students and junior college students back to the primary schools they went to help those same children with things like maths, arts and drama, English, Irish, and again giving those senior secondary students ownership of a project that they can call them their own, and also engaging with people that are still in the education system, helping the children that are still in primary school with things like maths and English, or a Sloughcon, an idea that would pull together the fabulous wealth of Irish language heritage that we have in Lucan. We've got 2 primary schools, Túnínra, Manscoil Longaige, a fantastic GAA club, and an idea that I would have is to pull all that together, like we've done in Clondalkin with Áras Cronan and Winter Cronan, to have a similar idea for Lucan. And things like this need to work. Things like this, they shouldn't be political groups. I'm no interest in making them political groups, but these are groups that I'm happy to help set up and help facilitate, and I think they're vital to building up a strong community in Lucan. A community that, before it grew so much, was a very, very much a knitted together body, and that sense of community is what's kept Lucan strong in the past, and I'm sure that, with the newer residents that have moved into Lucan in recent years, that sense of community will keep us strong going in the future as well.